Hey, so you guys want to take a quick little peek with me in a $14 million spec home? That's right, a speculative sale home, $14 million. Gonna do a quick little walkthrough here. Let's see if we can get the camera to adjust. Okay, let's see. I think we got there. Okay, let's see if I can get my camera to turn around. How about, there we go. Okay, so here we are in the kitchen. Beautiful, beautiful, brand new luxury home, high-end luxury home. $14 million spec home. So what that means is a spec home, you hear people talk about this, by the way, Butler's kitchen pantry here. Hold on a minute. What's going on with my camera? Okay. All right, so Butler's. Yeah, it's nice, right? A little extra storage stuff. By the way, I don't think I showed you the laundry room. Somebody tell me if did it keep on going sideways? Let's try this here. Let's try going like that. I think we're just gonna have to switch sideways like that. All right. There's your laundry mudroom. You guys want to get on camera? Front door. Your elevator here. So you get up and down. I think this is the primary suite. Yeah, master bedroom. Oh, I think it's got the camera thing is like turned around here. Well, let me see if I can figure out how that goes. Let's try that. Okay. Here's your master bathroom. And this master bathroom, I believe, is bigger than our entire bedroom. My wife and I. Absolutely amazing. Just the craftsmanship and the quality here is just incredible. But yeah, a spec home means it's a speculative build. It's not a pre-built home. It's definitely not a track home, obviously. It, it's built on the speculation that someone, if you build it, they will come, right? If you build it, the buyer will come. So obviously this is all custom. So most spec homes are not going to be as custom as this, obviously. Most people that are doing spec homes are going to be doing something that is, it's within a certain reasonable range. It kind of appeals to the masses, or maybe a little bit beyond, a little bit higher grade than just like a track home, type of thing. But this is a one of a kind, literally one of a kind. Couldn't rebuild this house in another place because it's actually on a lake, and I'm not going to say the lake, but just because I don't really want to get anybody in trouble, kind of get private access here. Beautiful lake, one of the last lots left on this lake, and so this is a very, very custom. Look at this. I mean, you're talking about marble walls everywhere. I'm gonna go downstairs here to the one of the basement levels. All the windows are going to be viewing out the lake here. So like a whole nother house here on this second. This is the first subterranean level. So like your daylight basement walk out there. And then there's actually another level down there. So let's go down here real quick. We'll come back up to the top. Just incredible craftsmanship. Beautiful, beautiful home. But yeah, when you're building a spec house, you're building it with money out of pocket, for the builder, for the investor. So you have money involved in, obviously purchasing the property. You have money involved in the building, obviously the construction. And then that way here's your, again, you got the, what we have here. Oh, that's the power room. There's like power grid. There's the elevators over here. I think the elevator, yeah, it's locked because we got to call down. But anyway, you're building everything. Wow, this is cool. Built-in rubber mat flooring integrated into your exercise workout room. But you're building it with all expenses paid up front. So you don't have a customer that you're building this for that's kind of using their own bank loan, to cover the cost of the construction. You're actually building something that is, you just hope that it sells, right? So with a custom spec home like this, there's a lot of, obviously, of speculation, but you're going to be going into it kind of with eyes wide open. So someone who's going to build a house like this is a regular spec home. This is something that's going to have a lot of thought, totally customized design built into, from the very beginning. Everything is totally custom. And then you're going to probably sit on it. You're going to be willing to sit on the property, and big closet there goes outside. You're going to be willing to sit on with a property like this on market, sometimes waiting for that perfect right buyer to come by. And it could be for, months, if not years. So this is the chance that you take, but the payoff is usually pretty huge. So instead of just getting paid a builder's fee as a general contractor, you're paying yourself the builder's fee plus actually getting all the profit on the sale. Looks like they got the theater room going. So hopeful sunrise catches us a break. Someone that has been got. The gearbox is holding up, but go easy. Racing continues. Sunny Hayes back at the corner. Drive by the jet racing. Nice shifts. We all know Hayes likes to light up the night, but with the BMW at the head of this pack, he's got a massive job ahead of him. Okay, so just stepped out of the theater room. Theater room right over there. Storage. Oh, I like this. Looks at this room. Look at this. Yeah, here is a customized wine cellar room. Temperature controlled, obviously. Wow, very, very soundproof too. So I don't drink wine, but if I did, it'd be a pretty cool room, pretty cool house. Still going to the theater room in there. It's really incredible to think of a house like this. Like more than likely, the person who's going to end up buying this property is someone who's, believe it or not, probably not going to live here in this house very much. So that's what's really the most incredible thing about these types of properties is you get you get a piece of property. It's really almost more of a status symbol as well as an investment, just something to a place to park money. And of course, it can be definitely be a money making venture if someone with the financial means of purchasing a house like this, if they even needed to actually be making money, they could do it with something like this. You could buy a house like this, and it turns into renting it out for events. Obviously, very very high dollar um, fees to be able to use the property. This is the type of property that on on a cheap node, kind of on a slow day, slow season, more likely be $10,000 a night, pretty easily. So everything in this is custom, custom everywhere. But if you have the means, I highly recommend it. Beautiful, $14 million luxury home on the lake. Um, it's funny about some of these houses is that they they are beautiful. They're luxury, high craftsmanship, high quality. But then there's other stuff that is just kind of like, huh? They run into the same problems as everybody else does, every other builder. We looked at another property like this earlier, and just a really really funky layout design for the actual um, shower door in one of the rooms. It had the shower door swung open and it bumped into the main door coming in. So go back upstairs here. Beautiful home, amazing quality craftsmanship. Um, Kind of luxury to the hilt, but then, as a carpenter, as a contractor who's been in a lot of beautiful homes like this, this is the kind of stuff that I notice. Like, got this little discrepancy. Now, that's kind of a hard thing, I admit. If you're a mudding, taping expert, and I can even hear it, it's kind of soft, but I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Just like not really, it's just not a good finish. You know, it's right here in such a high visibility area, but that's just me being picky. But I think if you're going to pay 14 million for a house, you can afford to be picky, right? So, oh yeah, look at this. I don't think I should look at this before. This little, here's your fridge, built-in fridge. Just incredible. You could fit a horse in there. Anyway, just thought you guys might be interested in that. I have a friend who helps manage some of the properties for this particular investor, and asked if I thought I'd be interested in checking it out. And I said, yeah. So I thought, if I'm going to check it out, why don't I take you guys with me? So hope you appreciate that. Hope you enjoy that. If you guys are looking to purchase $14 million home on the lake, high-end luxury home, um, let me know. I'd be happy to pass your information along to the realtor. But it's just interesting the different levels of real estate investing that are actually out there, right? If you if you think that you figure out one aspect of real estate investing and then you're like, I got this down. No, there's always another level. There's always new places to go. And so this type of project is not for everyone. And it's definitely not something that just anyone can walk into. You can't go from zero to this, at least not in one step. But I think it's pretty cool. So somebody's doing this and they had to start somewhere. So anyway, hope you guys appreciate that. Have a good night. Let me know in the comments if you like the house or the tour. And if you want more of these, I'll let you know.